And it's that time again when we say good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, Petite Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. It's me again, thanking God for life, the strength, and the health. I'm so happy to be alive this morning. I don't know about you, I want to start off this morning by, extending deepest condolences to the family of the young lady who so tragically lost her life over the weekend, man. It's heart-wrenching, but that's life, man. It's life. It's sad, but it's life. So many fingers are being pointed here, there, and everywhere. Where do we place the blame? But, it's not so much of a time for blame, man. It's a time to reach out to the families and friends of the family. Of the young lady, so my goodness. Lord Jesus, you are the way, the truth, and the life. So therefore, please come with us today into a new work week. Please help us rise above all storms and disasters by your grace. Please help us to be faithful to you throughout the week and never turn away from you. Inspire us with new resolve. Strengthen our good intentions. Renew our strength when we are tired. Deliver us from difficulties we cannot overcome. Your presence beside us will give us courage and joy. Thank you, Jesus, for being our Lord. Amen, amen, and amen. And let me see which is the other one now. All right, here's Monday blessings. May the new week begin, continue, and end with smile on your face, love in your heart, good thoughts in your mind, peace in your soul, happiness in your life. May God bless you with love in your heart, laughter in your home, protection for you and your family, today and always. Amen, amen, and amen. Yeah, it's 27 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour. It's Monday. Had a long, exciting weekend. Most of you went to various independence celebration activities, to the St. Paul's organization for a well-organized, well-choreographed activity yesterday. I understand it was well attended and no one was disappointed. Yeah. It's a good day to have a good day in a good way. Let me say good morning to my people. Lauren Salim, she's always with us. Good morning to you. Yulin Alexander, Mildred Smith, Jillian McIntyre, Michelle Bernard, who else? Monica Meros Williams, Joanne Brathwaite Batson, Veronica Sandy, Michelle Bernard, right, okay. Petlin, good morning. I'm not seeing you these days. I'm not hearing you. Hope all is well. Also to you, Jennifer Colimo, Nadia Hazard Samuel. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High, who abides. Let me get it. I just saw this one. All right. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High, who abides in the shadow of the Almighty, will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. That's from Psalms 91 and verse 1. A good day to have a good day in a good way. Ian, good morning. Auntie Alma, good morning to you. Helen and Kenny and everybody. Hope all you're doing well. Lydia James, welcome. Yeah. 25 minutes on to 7 o'clock. The word of the day today. That word is efficient. 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 And it means working well with little waste. Yeah, working well with little waste. Efficient. Here's how we can use the word in a sentence. Public servants must be efficient. They must work well with minimal waste. And that means with your time as well. We find public servants, they're wasting a lot of time. They're not attending work, they're not punctual. And that's not everyone. There are some really, really committed and dedicated, responsible, productive public servants. But there are some that just feel, it's the government that paid me, so I can come when I want, I can leave when I want, I can be late, I can lapse on the work and not be attentive, and so many, missteps. Mary E. Banks, good morning to you. Yolande Swan, good morning. Eggies, good morning to you. And Dwayne, man, how are you feeling this morning? Still getting some pain, right? Everest, good morning to you. And Scott, yeah, good morning. Today is Michael Pierre's birthday. Michael Soup Pierre from Apretut. Today's your birthday, bro. Enjoy it, live it up. I know you're gonna have a blast, man. The entire family, they will ensure that you have a blast. Your children and everybody. I'm going to call somebody's name, but that sounds like trouble, boy. Soup, happy birthday, man. Yes, celebrating. And I know you're gonna have a good day today. You're gonna have a good week, actually. So we had the word of the day. Efficient. Public servants, let's be efficient. Employees, as a matter of fact, even at home, be efficient. Reduce on your electricity and water bills. You understand? Use them efficiently. Don't waste them. The motivational tip of the day is up next. Reminding you, it is indeed a good day to have a good day, and it's a good thing to know that He is worthy to be praised. He is worthy to be praised. Here's a jammo. Aaron and the guys at A&R Eatery and Bar, good morning. Holy Spirit, fill my soul. The wonderful folks in Mardi Gras, good morning, Mardi Gras. St. Paul's. Scooby and the guys at Legacy Bar, Legacy Sports Bar right here in St. Paul. Billy, good morning to you. Belly, good morning, Mr. Lord, right? Yeah. P.S. Elvis Moraine, good morning. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. All right, that's the motivational tip of the day. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Yesterday is gone. There's absolutely nothing we can do to change that. All right. So hence the reason why it's so important that we do not procrastinate. You understand? Don't put off what you can do today for tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. You remember that. So many people wake up and not thanking God for life and plan for tomorrow. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Tomorrow is yours. All you had to stop that. Father Gerard Paul, good morning to you and the family, the extended family there at Spice Isle Imaging Center. Central Charles Crawford, good morning. Congratulations on your independence anniversary celebrations. Viewing from Bimsha or Barbados. Crawford, how are things looking up there, boy? Mia Amor Motley. Is she's going to do it again? My God is. Yep. Well, we seem to be prepping for our own election here too. It is being predicted that the elections will be called early this year. Miss Glenda, good morning to you. Miss Jeremiah, good morning. Tanti in Tempe, good morning. Tanti Marcy, good morning to you. Keisha and Khalid, the folks from Care Bears, good morning. Sing it. What's buzzing this morning? Let's see what's buzzing. A whole lot is buzzing, man. All right. I've got to do it. This is a sad one, but I still got to do it. Grenadians express outrage following the gruesome murder of 22-year-old Alejandra Let Hippolyte of Croshow in St. Andrew. The Grenada Food and Nutrition Council, the GFNC, champions youth art and nutrition in St. David. In the region, Haiti enters new uncertainty after transitional council mandate ends. Internationally, a Nigerian court orders UK to pay £420 million over 1949 killing of minors. Not minors, minors, right? And in sports, Olympic 100 meter champion St. Lucia's Julian Alfred, well, she makes a world-leading season debut over the 60 meters, 7.00 seconds flat. Ah, boy. Alicott Chris, morning from St. Vincent. Welcome, bro. Destined to win, overcomer, welcome. Yeah. Folks, whatever you're doing, whatever you're going through, remember, it is a good day to have a good day still, all right? Yep. Debbie, good morning to you and the family. Bongo and the rest of the team out there in Mama Can. Esther and your son, good morning. The folks in Mount Agnes and surrounding areas. Pomerose, Latant. Third World, good morning. Mommy Gwenny, good morning to you and Boozum and the family. Mr. Bess, how you doing? Yeah. Teacher Mary, the critical eye, good morning to you. The folks in Central, good morning to each and every one of you. The Maxwin family in Belial, good morning, Belial. Yep. Folks, guess what? We're heading into the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather. They're right up.
Set the roof on fire, step by step, raise the whole room higher. Pick up your step, don't try her. Down, up, down like a boom bap choir. Turn out the beat, raise up the heat. Kick up your feet like this, like that. Word on the street says you got the heat, so let's see you move like this, like that.
This Valentine, celebrate under the stars at Love Fest. Saturday, February 14th at Quarantine Point Recreational Park from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Featuring all the way from Antigua, Burning Flames. Also live, Sabrina Francis, Rita, and Ultimate Perfections Band, Pan Wizards, and more. Whether you're coming solo, with someone special, or rolling deep. Love Fest is filled with moments to enjoy, like making your own chocolates and candles. Early bird tickets are sold out. General admission starts at $100. Grab a couple special for only $180 while stocks last. Tickets are available at Grenadian Optical, Eventbrite, and GoToFet.com. Upgrade your experience with our bottle service, Sweetheart Table for Two, or a more private Cupid's Cabana. Love Fest is on Valentine's Day, Saturday, February 14th, starting 6 p.m. at Quarantine Point.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Monday, February 9th, 2026. Coming up in the news, Grenadians express outrage following the gruesome murder of 22-year-old Alejandro Let Hippolyte of Croshu in St. Andrew. The Grenada Food and Nutrition Council champions youth, art, and nutrition in St. David. In the region, Haiti enters new uncertainty after transitional council mandate ends. Internationally, Nigerian court orders the UK to pay £420 million over 1949 killing of minors. And in sports, Olympic 100 meter champion Julian Alfred makes a world-leading season debut over the 60 meters. We've got the details to this and more after these messages.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Paperless with e-billing. Get your Grenlec bill straight to your email inbox faster and more convenient with myaccount.grenlec.com. Sign in to myaccount.grenlec.com where you'll be directed to the home screen. Under additional options and paperless billing, hit sign up. Enter the email where you'd like to receive your bills. Check the accounts you want, then click sign me up. It's that easy. Your bills now come straight to your email inbox. Switch to e-billing and put the power in your hands.
This Monday on Beyond the Headlines, free but owed, the real reparations question. Join host Colin Dow as we tackle independence, sovereignty, and the realistic probability of reparations with an expert panel which will include Ali Gill, chairman of the Grenada Reparations Commission, Dr. Wendy Grenade, political scientist, Eric Williams, chairman of the Guyana Reparations Commission and deputy chair of the CARICOM Reparations Commission, Professor C. Justin Robinson, Principal and Pro-Vice Chancellor of the UE5 Island Campus. Don't miss this lively and insightful conversation. Tune in Monday at 8:30 p.m. Get the facts, hear the perspectives. Go beyond the headlines only on GBN.
Get unbeatable value you'll love. Find it only at Quartz. We've got the best range in appliances, electronics, furniture, and so much more with the best quality and the best prices. Get a free gift with purchase on select items. Save 20% on select bases when you purchase the matching mattress. Take advantage of great deals and huge savings. Treat yourself. Keep your cash with Quartz Ready Finance. Unbeatable value only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Conditions apply. Offer ends February 28, 2026.
Good morning, everyone. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph saying welcome this Monday morning to Graphics and his team from Hot 98 FM. We start off the local segment with a very sad note. Grenadians are reacting with outrage and grief following the murder of 22-year-old Alejandra Let Hippolyte of Crucial in St. Andrew. Police say that on Friday, February 6th, officers responded to information received and proceeded to cafe in St. Andrew, where Miss Hippolyte's motionless body was discovered in some bushes bearing wounds on her face and other parts of her body. Many Grenadians are calling on stricter sentencing, and others want the full use of the death penalty to be re-implemented for anyone who commits such vicious crimes. Grenadians are also calling for the implementation of a sex crime registry. Alejandra was pronounced dead at the scene by a medical doctor. A post-mortem will be conducted to determine the cause of her death. Family, friends, and well-wishers gathered on Sunday evening for a vigil to remember Alejandra's life taking their grief through the streets. The Royal Grenada Police Force is investigating the circumstances surrounding her death, and the Commissioner and members have extended deepest condolences to her family and friends. Further updates will be provided as the investigation continues. Meanwhile, the Royal Grenada Police Force has apprehended Cade Kellon Richards, who was wanted in connection with a rape investigation. The arrest followed a police operation on Friday, February 6 in the vicinity of Mamacan in St. Andrew. According to authorities, Richards was spotted by officers in nearby bushes. He attempted to flee but was pursued and captured in Munich, St. Andrew. Police have credited both the media and the public for their assistance in the search. Richards remains in police custody as investigations continue. Grenadians stand out in their numbers on Saturday to celebrate the nation's 52nd anniversary of independence, honoring the country's journey from colonial rule to sovereign democracy with renewed calls for unity, competence, and resilience. The national colors, red, green, and gold, were on display as citizens marked the milestone with parades, cultural presentations, and a strong sense of national pride. Official events commenced at the National Cricket Stadium with Governor General Dame Cecile La Grenade, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, cabinet members, parliamentarians, dignitaries, and the public in attendance. School children, uniformed groups, and cultural performers added vibrancy and pageantry to the proceedings. Addressing the nation under the independence theme, anchored in faith, guided by purpose, Prime Minister Mitchell reflected on Grenada's progress and resilience in the face of challenges. He reminded citizens that independence is not simply a date on the calendar, but a continuous journey requiring commitment from each generation. He continued and said, every generation must re-earn independence in its own way. Our parents earned it through courage. Our grandparents dreamed it through sacrifice. Our task, this generation's task, is to sustain it through competence. Messages of congratulations from regional leaders and Grenadian communities abroad poured in, saluting the nation's ongoing progress and enduring spirit. More on the independence celebrations in a later newscast. The Grenada Food and Nutrition Council, the GFNC, has reinforced its commitment to youth nutrition education by supporting the Diabetes Awareness Month art competition in St. David. Organized by the St. David's branch of the Grenada Diabetes Association in partnership with St. Teresa's Catholic School and National Jeremiah Arts, the event combined creative expression with lessons in healthy living. The award ceremony at St. Teresa's RC School during the school's first PTA meeting for 2026 gathered students, parents, educators, and partners to celebrate young artists and their nutrition-themed works. The GFNC congratulated both the winners and all participants, highlighting the role of art in promoting wellness among Grenadian children. As part of its efforts and support, the GFNC presented dietary guideline-themed calendars to top students and the school's principal, distributed nutrition education material to the PTA, and delivered a practical nutrition talk to parents. The competition featured age-appropriate activities, coloring for 4-year-olds, and themed artwork for older children, with students illustrating healthy lunchboxes and local snacks using Grenadian produce. Winners were named across 3 age groups, with standout entries by Sean Hazard, Lily Charles, and Samira Bartholomew. And finally, on the local scene, the Fiscal Resilience Oversight Committee, or FROC, has announced the winners of its 2025 secondary school essay competition held under the theme Empowering Youth to Contribute to Fiscal Sustainability and Fiscal Resilience. This year's essay topic, the Fiscal Resilience Act, its origin and its application for strengthening government operations and improving the standard of living of the population, invited students to examine the role of fiscal policy in Grenada's development. Jeffon Timothy Alexis, a Form 5 student at Westerhall Secondary School, took first place. Second place went to Star Haynes, also of Westerhall Secondary, while Aidan Victor of St. George's Institute earned third. Additional awards included the Chairman's Award for Carmela George of Grenada SDA Comprehensive School and an honorable mention for Asia Victor of Anglican High School. The FROC extended congratulations to all winners and expressed appreciation for the support of teachers, school administrators, the Ministry of Education, the essay committee, and competition sponsors. Looking ahead, FROC will partner with the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, or PERC, for the 2026 FROC Essay and Creative Writing Competition, focusing on the theme of fiscal and climate resilience through sustainable public investment. That's the local news. Stay with us. The regional and international developments, they are straight ahead. In the region, Haiti's Transitional Council has formally ended its term after a period marked by deepening insecurity, corruption allegations, and political infighting. Al Jazeera's Alessandro Rampietti reports.
Minister
The Presidential Council has done its work by paving the way for governance that is mindful of security and electoral issues.
The 9-member council was installed in 2024 after Prime Minister Ariel Henry resigned under international pressure. With the backing of the United States and Caribbean leaders, it promised to restore order and deliver long-delayed elections. Instead, armed groups have expanded their control. Large parts of the capital, Port-au-Prince, and key highways remain in the hands of gangs. Killings, displacement, and hunger have spread. In late January, several council members tried to oust the Prime Minister, but Washington warned of consequences and publicly backed him staying on. On Saturday, the U.S. Embassy in Haiti said it supports the Prime Minister's leadership and is ready to help stabilize the country. The council creation was also meant to unlock a UN security mission, but more than 2 years after it was approved, fewer than 1,000 personnel, mostly Kenyan police, are on the ground. Now, as the council's mandate ends, Haiti enters yet another phase of political uncertainty. And few believe elections can happen while gangs still dominate much of the capital. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera.
A magnitude 5.5 earthquake struck Cuba on Sunday, according to the European Mediterranean Seismological Center. This center initially reported a magnitude of 5.9 before downgrading it to 5.5. The quake was at a depth of 15 kilometers and no major damage has been reported. Now, looking further afield, a Nigerian court has ordered the British government to pay $27 million, that's equivalent to £20 million, to each of the families of 21 coal miners killed in 1949 by the colonial administration in the southeast of the country. The colonial police, made up of Nigerians and Europeans, shot dead workers striking for better conditions. Dozens more were injured in what the state-run news agency of Nigeria described as one of the most notorious acts of repression under British rule in Nigeria. Historians say the killing helped galvanize support for the burgeoning anti-colonial movement that led to independence 11 years later. In 1960, the UK government said it had not been formally notified of the judgment and so could not comment. President Donald Trump has said he can replace an expiring Russia-U.S. arms control deal with a better agreement that includes China, a move that will upend a decades-long arrangement between the world's biggest nuclear powers. But as Washington and Moscow seek a path forward following the expiration of an Obama-era treaty, former senior U.S. officials and analysts warned that a new deal could take years and face major hurdles if the administration wants China and Russia to cooperate. The expiration of the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, known as New START, left the U.S. and Russia without major guardrails on their nuclear weapon programs for the first time in the 21st century. The development has raised concerns of a new nuclear weapons buildup, pitting Russia and China against a Western alliance which has shown signs of cracking since Trump's return to office. And finally, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer's Chief of Staff Morgan McSweeney has resigned. It comes after mounting pressure over Starmer's appointment of Peter Mandelson as ambassador to the U.S., despite ties to late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. McSweeney has called the decision wrong and says it has not only damaged the ruling Labour Party, but also the country. Al Jazeera's Sonia Gallego has more from London.
What we do indeed know is that this comes after weeks of intense speculation surrounding this particular issue, and it really is down to the fact that the release of the Epstein files that really actually drew this into sharp focus. Namely, again, it came to that question of exactly how Peter Mandelson, a Labour stalwart, came to be approved to be the British ambassador to the US as well. This is a question that came time and time again, that never seemed to stop being raised again, because of course it wasn't a secret that Peter Mandelson himself had ties to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, but it was also a case of, if this had been known, then why was he put in such a position? Why was that decision made to put him in such a powerful diplomatic role as well? That is the question that has been swirling around. And as the apologies have been coming in from Downing Street, from the Prime Minister himself, the blame now seems to be firmly being placed on Number 10's Chief of Staff, Morgan McSweeney, who himself was a protege of Peter Mandelson. Peter Mandelson supported his career earlier on in Labour. Morgan McSweeney then took it upon himself to form a think tank which was very much responsible for the victory of Keir Starmer and Labour in the last general election. He is himself a powerful figure, but of course the relationship between Morgan McSweeney and Peter Mandelson has come under intense scrutiny, and that is certainly a pressure which the Prime Minister, who himself is in a weaker position, is not one that he's able to feel he can tolerate right now.
And that ends the regional and international segment of news. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Well, good morning, sporting fans. Olympic 100-meter champion St. Lucia's Julian Alfred made an impressive season debut over the 60 meters on Saturday, clocking 7.00 seconds at a minor meeting in Fayetteville, Arkansas. The 24-year-old St. Lucian won her first heat in 7.04 seconds and then blazed to a 7.00 in the final, establishing a world-leading time in the Indo-Whooping Classic. Alfred, who trains in Texas, was crowned World Indo 60 meters champion in 2024 in Glasgow. She is the second fastest performer in the event's history, with her time of 6.94 seconds in 2023. Alfred won Olympic gold in the 100 meters in Paris in 2024 and captured World Championship bronze last year in Tokyo. This year's Indo Athletics season will culminate in the World Championships in Toruń, Poland from March 20th to 22nd. Haiti's under-17 men's team is now one win away from qualifying for the 2026 FIFA Under-17 World Cup and making history in the process. With a dominant 4-0 victory over Antigua and Barbuda, Les Pites Grenadiers moved into second place in Group C and set up a decisive final match against group leader Guatemala on Tuesday night. A win would send Haiti to a second straight Under-17 World Cup, something no Haitian team at this level has achieved before. The showdown against the group leader Guatemala will determine the Olympic automatic qualifier for the group. A draw or loss eliminates Haiti. Guatemala advances with either a win or a draw. And finally, in a rare move for an American president, Donald Trump publicly criticized U.S. Olympic freestyle skier Hunter Hess after the athlete expressed mixed emotions about representing the United States during a period of national crisis. Speaking at a press conference in Italy, Hess was asked about competing for Team USA amid heightened political tensions, including controversy over immigration raids. There's obviously a lot going on that I'm not the biggest fan of, and I think a lot of people aren't, Hess said. Just because I'm wearing the flag doesn't mean I represent everything that's going on in the U.S. Hess noted that it brings up mixed emotions to represent the U.S. right now. President Trump responded to Hess's comment on his Truth Social platform, labeling the skier as a real loser and continuing his pattern of publicly attacking critics. That's all the sports we've got at this time. We'll have more sports in the luncheon newscast and in our primetime newscast. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
For the latest weather forecast, we now join forecaster Tricia Miller at the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good Monday morning to you, Tricia.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you, listeners of GBN. It's a fair morning here at the airport with some showers in the vicinity. Winds are calm. Barometric pressure 16.1 millibars, which is above the mean, and it's rising. Present temperature 25.2 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 89%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 29.2 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 24.7 degrees Celsius. No rainfall was recorded here at the MBIA over the past 24 hours. Hence, the total for the month remains at 16.4 millimeters. Now the public forecast valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate showers. Winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Today's maximum temperature is expected to get up to 30 degrees Celsius. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Tides will be high around 9 a.m. and low about 2 p.m. Sunset this evening at 6:12, sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:30. So just to recap, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate showers. From the Met Office, Tricia Miller.
Thank you very much, Tricia. Have yourself a wonderful day now.
Thank you. Same to you.
Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick & Thompson Company Limited.
Get unbeatable value you'll love. Find it only at Quartz. We've got the best range in appliances, electronics, furniture, and so much more with the best quality and the best prices. Get a free gift with purchase on select items. Save 20% on select bases when you purchase the matching mattress. Take advantage of great deals and huge savings. Treat yourself. Keep your cash with Quartz Ready Finance. Unbeatable value only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Conditions apply. Offer ends February 28, 2026.
It's 9 minutes after 7 o'clock, just turned 10 minutes after 7 to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Grenadians expressed outrage following the gruesome murder of 22-year-old Alejandra Let Hippolyte of Croshoe in St. Andrew. The GFNC champions youth art and nutrition in St. David. Haiti enters new uncertainty after transitional council mandate ends. That's in the region. Internationally, Nigerian court orders UK to pay £420 million over a 1949 killing of minors. In sports, Olympic 100-meter champion Julian Alfred makes a world-leading season debut over the 60 meters. Now, that has been the morning edition of news for today, Monday, the 9th day of February 2026. On behalf of the entire news department, I am Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere. Graphics and your team, thank you for sharing your time with us. Have a good day now, everybody.
Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account, and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store, or call 442-8602, 459-4325, or 416-8467 for further information.
My name is Liselle Walcott. I am a staff nurse at the General Hospital for the past 16 years. At the Infection Control Department, we do surveillance for communicable diseases or hospital-acquired infections. We do outbreak investigations. So any issues we have, we would investigate it, find out the cause, and we would do recommendations and interventions to all relevant departments. Thus far, with Mount Sinai, we are looking at ways of improving hand hygiene. Hand hygiene has been proven to be one of the most important practices you could do to break the chain of infection. Working along with Mount Sinai, I foresee that it would be a very good thing for us. They are looking into the products that we use, the practices that we do. Going forward, we'll be able to achieve a very high level of compliance and safety across the board for everyone.
Go paperless with e-billing. Get your Grenlec bills straight to your email inbox faster and more convenient with myaccount.grenlec.com. Sign in to myaccount.grenlec.com, where you'll be directed to the home screen. Under additional options and paperless billing, hit sign up. Enter the email where you'd like to receive your bills. Check the accounts you want, then click Sign Me Up. It's that easy. Your bills now come straight to your email inbox. Switch to e-billing and put the power in your hands.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
All right, folks, it's 16 minutes after 7 o'clock, and I'm now happy to join Sergeant Troy Paul from the Traffic Department of the RGPF for this morning's traffic report. Good morning, Sarge.
A pleasant morning to you and also to our listeners this morning, especially our drivers and pedestrians, as we let them know what is happening as relates to the traffic this morning so that they can know what to do as relates to where they're heading and how they can do so. And this morning, it's a bright and beautiful Monday morning. It's a little bit overcast in some areas where we had a little bit of precipitation, but nonetheless, today looks like a wonderful and beautiful day as always. And as we dive into the accident state for the past 24 hours, the accident state, we had a total of minor accidents reported for the past 24 hours. And they are as follows. The traffic headquarters, we had 2 minor accidents. The St. Paul's Police Station had 1 minor accident. South Police Station and our district had 3 minor accidents. Soteres, 2 minor. St. David's 1, which gives us a total of 9 minor accidents altogether. Nonetheless, we just want to continue to improve upon drivers to continue to drive safely as we try to embark on the reduction of the amount of accidents that we had compared to last year. So far, we're seeing a slight decrease, but it's not where we want to. So we definitely will continue to improve again, as we said, on drivers to drive safely. So far, so good. So far, the traffic state in most of the areas is relatively quiet, with the exception, as we know, St. Paul's area, which have a heavier volume of traffic, and the Calavini area, not that heavy, but we start seeing that movement of traffic with the expectation that it will definitely going to be a bit heavier this morning as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour. So as we stated, most areas the traffic is moderately flowing in most of our towns and all these adjoining roads. We do not have any unnecessary obstruction or any accidents at this time to prevent the vehicular traffic from flowing in any of those areas. As we said, we do not know what could happen at any moment, so as we continue to ask drivers to drive safely along our nation's road. And we do expect to have 1 cruise ship in our port today, where we definitely going to see some visitors to our island, and we expect our Grenadians to show that warm Grenadian welcome to our shores. and we may definitely see some of those visitors in our towns, especially, and most of our hotspot areas where those tourists normally would visit, such as the Annandale, Grande Tang, etc. So we want you to continue to drive safely, and as they can have a safe journey through our state. Another developing thing that is happening is that the Now Assistive project continues, and we're definitely going to see some disruption in traffic starting from 9. That is because coming up from the Grande Tang direction will be definitely affected as a result of that project. And persons coming out from the Grande Tang will have to divert into the Boca Public Road, and you can exit onto the Snell Corner. That's by the intersection of Bolio. So if you're coming out from Grande Tang, you would have to take that left onto the Boca Public Road and exit onto the Snell Corner, Bolio Public Road. So please be mindful that you will not be able to access if you're coming all the way to St. George's. However, persons heading into New Hampshire Willis, you can do so as far as the intersection with Monk, Puma, Constantine area. And persons heading onto the west, they can divert onto that location. So you can traffic flowing up from the St. George's direction flows as normal. However, you will have to expect some delays where wardens will assist in the regulating of the traffic from time to time to ensure that there is a safe commute from St. George's direction. In addition to that, project has started on the Green Street, so especially at night. So persons driving in that Green Street, we would not be able to drive so as smoothly as we used to because work had started there yesterday, and we definitely see some disruption from time to time. But we'll definitely let persons know what to expect as we progress through this economic phase where we would have that project continues. So persons, please be advised as things are happening. We definitely had a wonderful independence celebration Saturday gone. Our traffic plan was implemented, and we didn't have any unnecessary obstruction in that traffic. So we want to say kudos to our drivers, and the 52nd Independence we need again as we celebrate throughout the year. As we back into the accident state, I want to say inform persons that if you have not left home as yet, please do so we can avoid that morning rush, especially as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour. And as we normally would tell persons, if you have not left home as yet, you will definitely be late at this time. So persons heading to especially the St. George's direction, most of our towns, as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour, we definitely see a build-up in traffic. But I'm sure that as we head on to the traffic, the St. George's side will definitely have police officers in places to assist. Most of the choke points that will have some easement as you head to your destination. And that is all that we have for you for the traffic update this morning. I want to thank persons for listening, and we want them to have a blessed and productive day today. And the question we normally ask every morning:
if you are texting, talking, or doing anything else while you are driving, then who is driving? Thank you, Sergeant Troy Paul. Thank you. And to your team at the traffic department, have yourselves a wonderful day now.
Thank you very much as well, and to your entire team.
Folks, that has been the traffic report. We take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we've got a Rise of Moments.
For 35 years, one name has stood with us. Through the storms and sunshine, we've been by your side. Whether you're on the road, at sea, on site, or at home, with Grenadian General Insurance, confidence comes standard. It's never been a better time to renew and update for added benefits. Join us in celebrating 35 years of safeguarding what matters most. Grenadian General Insurance, 35 years strong. Visit Visit Grenadian General Insurance on Scott Street, St. George's. Call us at 440-2434 or visit grenadiangeneral.gd to get the coverage you need.
But when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever your road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever your road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This Valentine, celebrate under the stars at Love Fest. Saturday, February 14th at Quarantine Point Recreational Park from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Featuring all the way from Antigua, Burning Flames. Also live, Sabrina Francis, Rita, and Ultimate Perfections Band, Pan Wizards, and more. Whether you're coming solo, with someone special, or rolling deep, Love Fest is filled with moments to enjoy, like making your own chocolates and candles. Early bird tickets are sold out. General admission starts at $100. Grab a couple special for only $180 while stocks last. Tickets are available at Grenadian Optical, Eventbrite, and GoToFet.com. Upgrade your experience with our bottle service, Sweetheart Table for Two, or a more private Cupid's Cabana. Love Fest is on Valentine's Day, Saturday, February 14th, starting 6 p.m. at Quarantine Point.
Get unbeatable value you'll love. Find it only at Courts. We've got the best range in appliances, electronics, furniture, and so much more with the best quality and the best prices. Get a free gift with purchase on select items. Save 20% on select bases when you purchase the matching mattress. Take advantage of great deals and huge savings. Treat yourself. Keep your cash with Courts Ready Finance. Unbeatable value only at Courts. Bringing value home. Conditions apply. Offer ends February 28, 2026.
Grenada, the countdown is on for the most exciting relay showdown in the nation. The IMA National Relay Meet, carded for Saturday, February 21st, 2026, 3 p.m. at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Come witness speed, relentless competition, and heart-pounding relays that will keep you at the edge of your seats from start to finish. The island's fastest teams will battle for glory, but who will rise to the top and claim the prizes? You have to be there to see live. Admission finish line $50, main stand $30, secondary stand $20, and bleachers $15. Children 12 and under pay $15 for main and secondary stands and bleachers. Get your tickets. Feel the speed. The IMA National Relay Meet 2026, the ultimate relay experience.
Alright folks, it's 28 minutes after 7 o'clock and it's Monday, so it means it's Josephine's Day. Arise.
What a thing.
Yeah. I look forward to Monday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Glad I can make your Monday.
How was your weekend?
Oh, it was a lovely weekend.
You went to the stadium on Saturday?
No, I did not go to the stadium. I went to the beach.
Okay. All right. But you celebrated anyway.
Of course I celebrated.
All right.
Remember we had our own celebrations on Friday at work.
That's big.
And I opted to go off on
Saturday.
Okay.
There was a big breakfast there. Yeah. One of my church members.
Okay.
So we went to support that. I'm not big on the pomp and pageantry thing.
Okay.
I just don't like those celebrations. I don't like. I never did.
Okay.
I understand why they're held, and I can take them on from at home.
Okay.
But the discomfort, leave the discomfort for cricket out. Well, it's what you like and what you don't like.
Or athletics or basketball.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something. For those who like it, they were there, mind you. I participated at some point.
Yeah.
And was very keen on doing what I did as a Girl Guide many moons ago.
Okay.
And all of my family members who were cadets, we insisted that you did this. But I think I probably had too much of it growing up, or we had to go to that every time.
Yeah, but then again, life is progressive.
And that's different.
You progress to a new dispensation now. So.
But for those who like it, they went, they had a good time, and I looked at the whole thing on TV.
Well, the doctor kept me away from it. He said, he said, this is not for you. I'm not coming to the stadium to get you.
You're always blaming the doctor for something. Poor Doc.
Not blame.
Poor Doc. I'm sorry for Doc. Never mind.
All right, so what's happening at Riser?
What is happening at Riser? We want to thank all of the businesses who took part in our Independence Spicy Grenada. What we did was pretty much like Taste and See.
Yeah.
We set up the tent outside of the Rue Street head office and invited local small businesses. Yeah, we had. So I want to be sure that I don't miss anybody. So we had Davis Howard, who had all of his stews and potato pudding and things like that. You had Naturalique. They have a whole host of hair products. I have some in my head
and
now.
It's local, right?
Everything local. I was impressed.
Okay.
You have Black Beauty, and they did Independence Apparel. We also had pain relieving nutmeg, pain relieving products made from nutmeg. And we had Miss Farray, who had some soaps that were really different. Soaps in the shape of cupcakes and all. You walked out and you thought, but that's a cupcake. What's a cupcake doing in the middle of soaps? Yeah, body soap bars. Then we had Genesis Crochet. That speaks for itself, crochet. We had Sweet Treats by Mel. We had Marissa, local hot sauces and seasonings. I looked at her seasoning. It was so thick, and she vouched for it. She said she's been buying seasoning, and it just wasn't up to her standard. So she said, okay, try it. So I bought it, and I tried it. I'll tell you something. It was awesome. When I tell you that it was awesome, it was awesome. Now, we also had the Sickle Cell Association of Grenada. They came along and did some education and did some testing. Free testing. So kudos to the Sickle Cell Association for being along with us. It was really great to have them. I'm trying to get them. We had Jamila, that's Gem's creation. So she makes everything rubber band. It's a special type of rubber band, and it really works out well. Lynette Narayan, that's the nutmeg pain relieving. Fabian Frank, Ocean Farms, and he's everything CMOS. From popsicles to the gel and the jellies, and we did have those. Yeah, we had Sharonelle.
Who had the cakes?
Sharonelle, Marissa. Sharonelle, no, not Marissa, Melissa.
Okay.
Sharonelle Andrew as well, with beautiful candles. I couldn't buy one because I couldn't buy all. And I couldn't tell which one I wanted. So.
Oh man!
But it was awesome. It was just great it was a good feeling to give back in that way, because there was no charge. As much as it was possible, we facilitated with tables and chairs. Some of them brought their own, and they were just nicely displayed in front of the, as I said, Aubrey Street location, and they all reported that the sales were good, but the interest, and they talk you through their products.
Okay.
You see the ingredients, yes, but they also talk you through their products, how to use them, like Naturalique, those hair products.
and of course the soaps and why you use this one, the base for that one. And it was awesome.
Let me ask that. All these producers, local producers, are
every
they members
one of them. No, they didn't have to be. That was not a prerequisite for participating. It was not.
Well, that's a good initiative on behalf of.
We also had JB's Creations. That's she did crochet.
Okay.
So we had two crochet, two persons who did crochet. Beautiful items.
So it seems because even following up from Christmas, it seems like Grenadians are getting industrious and taking value-added products to our next level.
Yeah, I was about to say next level, taking things to another level. Now, what we would like them to do is say, if you have a small business, get in touch with us, because you don't know when the next event will be, but I can promise you there will be other events. And even if sometimes it's not every day sales are great, but when you get the word out, people see what you have.
Yeah.
You walk with your business cards. I was impressed with that as well. They took nothing for granted. They came with their business cards. Okay. So that people could contact them. Oh, and we had our favorite Punchacrem people. Hi, Janine. Janine Vivek Johnson. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that.
They came along with the Punchacrem as well. Yeah, people, I hope I didn't leave out anyone.
I was most impressed with the cake.
You were?
Yeah, you know me and cake.
You and cake. You all are good friends.
Yeah. Well,
yes?
I ain't sure. Anytime I see cake, I feel to finish it. So I don't know if.
But that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
But just to say to our local businesses, come forward.
Yeah.
Let us know who you are, where you are, what you do.
Get on board. Let's compliment.
Because you never know when this will pop up again.
Yeah.
And for Christmas, we had two locations. We had Carriacou to a lesser extent, but we also had St. Andrew, Grenville. Yeah. So you never know when we'll be doing, what we'll be doing. Send us a message at marketing@arisecu.com. Drop us a line, and we can team up.
Okay.
It's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And of course, our frontline staff was dressed in their independence wear. Did you see that?
Yeah, of course.
You were along on Friday at all the branches. Yeah. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. There was one gentleman in the midst for so elegantly wearing your national colors, symbol of pride.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
Yeah.
And we had a oil on competition at head office. I don't know which department won it, okay? Yeah. But I know before I left, I saw the flag, and I saw a Rise 473 and 52 and all kinds of things. And some of the dumplings, it wasn't just coloring, there was beet and spinach and saffron, so it's not like you're just putting coloring in the dough.
Because someone called on another program here and was talking about in GBN's Oil Down Fest that people were putting coloring in the dumpling and that it's not healthy and so forth. But someone got creative and used the beet for the red, the turmeric for the yellow, and
spinach.
Oh my God, that's creative. That's creative.
It was awesome. I mean, it was.
Herschel cooked, right?
Herschel? I didn't even see Herschel.
Herschel is from Bush.
I have to be honest. Listen,
Herschel
I did not see Herschel. I did not see him.
Yeah.
Maybe he ate. But I wasn't there for the eating, so I don't know. Maybe he did eat, but I wasn't there.
I hope you repped us well.
But I'm pretty certain he did not cook. Okay?
Why?
I don't know. How would I know? Just to say it was all things independent on Friday, and well, that was for the week. The businesses were with us from Monday to Friday. Friday was oil down and national dress and competition, and so let me also, before I go, let me say kudos to our sports club, because the sports club put on that oil down competition and the national dress, and we had a singing competition. They gave us like 4 words. I think it was 4 or 5 words. In one day, you had to come up with this song.
Okay.
And they did well.
You took part?
I didn't take part. There was a lot to do with the businesses, and so I didn't have the time. Yeah, I didn't have the time for that. You know, if I had taken part, I'd come away with the trophy.
Yeah, you win already.
But I win already. Just so, hands down.
You could sing.
Yeah, you understand? Yes, I sing well. But, well, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do everything.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, okay.
But it was excellent. So we'd like to thank publicly our business partners. It was awesome. It was wonderful to have them. And I find their knowledge of their product, the passion for what they do was just so awesome, and we'd like to have them back. So here, there'll be a call again. And so I think before we call you, just call us and say, next time you're having this, we'd like to be along.
Make sure we include it.
Yes.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, I'm happy that we're seeing the local businesses coming forth, and we now just have to stimulate the local population to, hey, let's start trying the local stuff. All right, they are presenting it. Let's support it. All right, yeah.
And we know we have all the herbs and stuff around. We use them. You know, it's not My mom used cocoa and aloe to wash my hair.
Right.
My natural hair. Yeah. Actually, she put egg in there too.
There's something. I wonder if you know that word, cochineal.
Cochineal. She did use that as well. We finished all little pieces of thing, but she comb it out and it's good to go.
This young generation, they don't know about that yet.
But they're bringing it back in a different way.
I hope they
processed.
Value added.
Yeah, so it's easier.
And you'd be surprised to know we developed that sort of marketing or that sort of production line here, and it hits outside.
It will go far. It can go very, very far. Yeah. So kudos to them, and Ariza made it happen for them.
Yeah.
So it's a good partnership.
Ariza did it again.
Yeah, we did it again.
Yeah. Thank you, Josephine, as always.
You are most welcome. Have a wonderful week.
Yes.
And to everyone in radio and TV land, enjoy the week. Stay safe.
Good morning, Mr. George.
Hi, Mr. George.
Folks, that's it for Ariza's Moment this morning. Thanks to Josephine as usual, and look forward to Ariza's Money Wise program on Wednesday and then again on Monday. The Mondays and Wednesdays, they come so frequent and so quick now.
They do.
Yeah,
they do. So, before you know it.
Yeah, it's another,
Yeah.
So have a good day.
And you.
Bring back the love to Ariza as always.
I will.
Folks, we take a quick break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. I am a Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you. With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card. Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
All right, folks, it's 16 minutes on to 8 o'clock, and we've got some time on our hands that we can have a brief conversation. And what I'd like to talk about this morning, I know everybody would like to talk about that incident, that gruesome murder that occurred over the weekend. I would entertain that conversation, but what I want us to talk about is people are requesting that there be a sex registry for sexual offenders, and also upping the penalties for this sort of crime. We cannot, and I will not entertain getting into the intricate issues of that matter, because it's all in police, it's on a police investigation, so we cannot delve into it. But the introduction of a sex registry for sex offenders, do you think that would help? 435-2041. Do you think that the penalties should become more steep? What do you think can be done to act as a deterrent to this sort of offenses? Like I said, I will not engage any conversation that is getting into the actual matter because of reasons. One, we have people, a family in grief. We have the police investigation, so we are not getting into that actual matter. But the introduction of a sex registry and increasing the penal results, what are your thoughts on that? 435-2041. Give us a call. You can also call via the WhatsApp platform. We cannot accommodate a Facebook call, so don't endeavor to call there. Grayshed Natu, good morning, Grenada. Happy Monday from a cold, cold day in Canada. Good morning also to you, Edgar Noel. He says, good morning, my brother. I am from Bolio, but live in Boston. Just want to say good morning to all my Grenada friends and to the Prime Minister. All right, Rico Andrews with us. Good morning. So, folks, 435-2041. What are your thoughts as it relates to the introduction of a sex registry for offenders, sexual offenders? That way that, people would be abreast with who they are and where they are at all times and so forth. What are your thoughts? Give me a call, 435-2041. That's the number to get in on the conversation. Again, want to extend our deepest condolences and support to the families and friends of the young lady. And, I do hope that the communities are, reaching out and supporting in any way. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Mr. Innocent, you live up there. You live to see Independence, man.
Yes, I did. And you too?
I know, more than me too. Nearly me 100 and something thousand.
Okay.
Yeah, let me tell you this. everybody thinking that you should give stiffer penalty. What do you think as a past educator? You should educate the people as to what they should do and how they should go about involving in sexual experiment. I don't know if it's experiment you should call it. But you should educate them about the penalty they are likely to get and even to give them stiffer penalty. When you educate them, then you could say, oh, sorry. People have a big idea about the word education. No, when you educate them, I don't mean telling them, stick it in the head, not with glue, but say it every day, analyze the implication, and tell the people, as I would say, educate them. Once you educate them, you would have less problem because you have to give them stiffer penalties. Penalties. And I don't know if that they bring down the age of consent.
What do you think of the idea of introducing a sex registry where people who commit sexual offenses, their names are broadcasted or they're easy to identify?
Yes, that might be good, but that's good for those who have shame. Maybe this could glorify them. Have a computers.
Okay.
So that's why you have to give them stiffer penalty. Keep them away from the normal society. Normal.
Okay.
The good ones. Like you. So I wouldn't even include myself. I'm the best one and the better one. Anyhow, this one is not only I'm doing that. Anything needs education.
Yes.
Everything is education.
Yes.
I don't mean to write and read and say, do Pythagoras theorem,
Okay.
I know you have that as an idea.
Okay. All right. Have a good day, right?
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Enjoy yourself.
Have a good day, my bro. Have a good one. Yeah. 435-2041. That's the number. What do you think? What idea can you come up with that, can be looked at and maybe taken on board to mitigate against this scourge that we're seeing? Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good morning to the Grenadian listening public. The sex registry is a good idea. However, I'm struggling in practicality. How would it work? Okay, so how do you know someone is living in, just take us say St. George's. Where is he? How is he? What does he look like? Only way this would work, it'd have to be a publicly accessed database. Anybody can go on it anytime and look at it and see a picture, description of the individual so that you would know exactly who it is that you're dealing with, where they are, and you can quickly identify them as such.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
If it's going to be just a database that the authorities have access to, it's no good.
Right.
The schools, all these different people should have access to it. Or the public, period, should have access to it. You can look it up at any time, anywhere. It should be a social media page on there that it's there.
It should be publicized.
Constantly.
Yes, like the government gazette or something like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Always available, 24/7. Anyone can look it up, anytime, anywhere.
And
one more thing, if you
go right ahead.
In regards to the Made in Grenada Expo, I visited it. I was impressed with a lot of the items I saw there. And like you, I started thinking, okay, you've created this hair treatment, as you were speaking with the Coach O'Neill and such, and it takes off. Yeah?
Yep.
How do you scale that up now to meet the demand?
That's a big question. Can we sustain it?
Exactly my point. I bought some of the baked items, plantain bread, the sweet potato bread, and I got home and I'm enjoying it, and I'm saying like, my Lord, you go to the market on any given Saturday, you can hardly find sweet potato. The cost of it is up there. It's a very healthy food. How do you scale this thing up? to the level where you can now produce it to really, for you, the proprietor, to get that revenue that you're looking for. Think about it. You go into business to make money. You're not going into business for charity. You know, and when we start thinking about these things, we really have to start looking at it in a holistic way.
Yeah. We need a reformation of people's mindset, because there are still some folks who think that for it to be good, it has to come on a plane or a boat, eh?
Well, we're never going to get rid of that.
We have to find a way to, you know.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, some of the products look really good and everything else, but I'm thinking, whoa, how do you scale this thing up to meet the demand? Should you go viral, as the kids would say?
Yeah, but what I do know is that we have the potential. We just have to work hard together. The government have to create the motivation for farmers and people to get involved in agro-processing and value-added products, and start stimulating us as the populace to purchase. And
yeah, I totally agree. But do you remember summer juices?
Who?
Summer juices was a juice that was locally produced.
Yes, summer. Yeah.
Right. What happened to it?
Well, I guess it dissipated into thin air.
That's my point.
Yeah.
He could not get the raw material to produce what he needed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you start thinking about importing your ingredients, that
cost
puts you in a totally different market space completely.
Yeah, cost goes
Anyway, my friend, I'll give somebody else a chance to make the final call. You have a great day.
You too.
Take care
have a good one. Thanks for sharing with us. I want to say good morning to Walland Aquat, also Kenneth Brathwaite, Roger Christopher, good morning. All right, now someone says, innocent, but the people in the communities know who these offenders are. The communities need to become watchmen and constantly know the location of these offenders. Currently, there is one in Boca. There should be a police always in that area to protect the community and the school children. There's something that's running through my mind, but you know what? I cannot say it on air because I'm trying. I'm really trying. Is this? I know there are cases where, you know, it has to do with people's mental faculty and so forth. But as we would say, man, the ratio of women to men is you know, so many more women than men around. Why do you have to get involved in this bad act? I have to really trim my language this morning. It has to be a sickness. It has to be some sort of psychological something, you know. I know Tyrone Buckmeyer and the team from Legal Aid and Counseling Clinic, they have a lot of psychosocial programs assisting men and people with this. But, oh my goodness, this is, you know, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Let's accommodate this call here via the WhatsApp platform. Good morning, caller. Welcome. Caller, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Yes, good morning, Emerson.
How are you?
I'm pretty good, thank you. Alive and happy to be alive.
All right, talk to us.
Okay, Innocent, the idea of the registry is a good one. As a matter of fact, the current Minister for Mental Health in the last administration served as Minister for Social Development, and I think that that was being talked about since back then, but nothing has happened with it really. But it's a good idea. But in terms of this specific case, Innocent, I am advocating the return of the death penalty.
Okay.
Forget what the capitalists would tell us about hanging and all of that. Let us focus on us here in Grenada. I think we need to make examples of some of these people.
Do you think if we embark on a referendum to or a census to see what the general population would think or say or endorse bringing back the death penalty, you think that would pass?
I think it would pass, Innocent. It would definitely pass. You know, and in this specific case, Innocent, that perpetrator should not be innocent. He should have been by police.
Okay, let's not get into the intricacies of it.
That he was trying to run away from custody.
All right, let's not get into the intricate aspect of it. All right, but you think that they should reintroduce the death penalty?
Yes, definitely.
All right, thank you. Have a good one. Let's accommodate this other call via WhatsApp. Let's see. Good morning, caller. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program. Okay, caller, you need to turn the volume of your radio or television off, and then you can talk to us. Right. Yeah, good morning. About 10 years ago, a young man drafted the concept of the sex offenders listing, a website that would have their photos and name. I never understood why the administration at the time did not implement it, but the penalty for assault is too minor. All right, okay. In New York, there's an app called Citizens App. Whenever a sex offender is within a certain distance to your location, a notification comes to your phone. Let's take this call. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, welcome to...
I think the judicial system has failed the Grenadian people again.
Okay.
The reports are clear that this guy was sentenced for a certain period, and then he was released way in advance, right? Way in advance. I think what needs to be done, the laws need to be reviewed in a comprehensive way, and make adjustment when it comes to the punishment of certain offenses.
Okay.
All right? According to the magnitude of the crime. This has to be done. And the question of parole, it should not just be given so some people from the top of their head or their imagination or some sympathy for an offender and the neglect of the pain for the victim. This is unfair. Thanks for listening.
Okay, thank you. And with that note, we end the program for this morning. All right. Thank you for participating. And if the good Lord spare our lives, we'll do this again tomorrow at the same time, the same place, the same frequencies, channels, and platforms. Bye-bye, everybody. The BBC is up next. Don't you go anywhere.